Once again, we're in the place to be. Welcome back to In the Black. Like
Like
the
the
video.
video.
Help me grow the channel. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. It's party time, baby. Now that the dogs crediting has taken place, you see how many dogs you have in play in the animal farm. It's going to be on and crack-a-lacking. And I'm ready to go. I hope you are ready too. And that's why I want to share with you my strategy. Now, this is not my advice for you at all. I'm definitely not your financial advisor, but I can financially advise myself. So I'm going to share with you my strategy. Hopefully, it'll give you some tips. You can see some of the things that you feel I'm doing pretty well, and you can see some of the things that you may disagree with, and that should help out your strategy going forward. But it is vitally important that you have a strategy going forward in the animal farm because there are some big opportunities to make some great gains in this drip ecosystem. As you know, I am bullish on the pigs, and for me, my strategy is revolving around the pigs, the idea of building my position in the pig pen so that I can acquire as many pigs as possible. When I acquire those pigs, the beautiful thing about the way the ecosystem is set up in the animal farm is that the pig pen produces pigs, the pigs go into the pig pen, they produce more pigs, which go back into the pig pen. It's a cycle that just keeps on going and keeps on going until you decide that you want to extract some of the pigs from the pig pen and maybe take a little bit of profit. I'm not mad at that at all. I may do that eventually, but for right now, my focus is going to be building my pig pen position. And when I do that, I get to earn. We'll talk about that in a second. But there's also a few more ways where I can earn pigs. I would be amiss if I did not take advantage of the 3 additional ways that I can earn pigs in the Animal Farm version 2, and that's with these LP tokens, the Dogs BNB LP token, the Dogs BUSD, and the Drip BUSD LP token. So you should be familiar with these 3 as well, and these are going to help me to earn more pigs that I can put back into the pig pen, and that is vitally important. The pig pen produces these pigs, those pigs go back, and if you have another source of generating your pig income, you should definitely take advantage of that. And that's my particular outlook on it. Now, the great thing about the pig pen version 2 is that you don't just earn BUSD, which is what you earned last time in the version 1, but you earn pigs as well. You're getting double the profit, really. You're getting pigs and you're getting BUSD, all for just staking them in the pig pen. It's pretty amazing. And right now, I'm earning a nice little bit of BUSD and pigs, but you guys, it's going to take off. It's going to blast off. I believe that the profits are going to explode because right now, the pig pen is not operating at full capacity. It's only operating at a fraction of the potential that it has. We're going to look at a lot more BUSD coming into the vault via dogs trading. The taxes on the dogs are going to accumulate, and a third of those taxes are going to go back into the pig pen. That's going to be a lot of BUSD coming our way if we're in the pig pen. Speaking of the BUSD, I have a plan for that as well. I definitely think that the BUSD rewards are going to grow over time, and I'm going to try to grow with that. So I'm going to set a standard from the very, very beginning to dollar cost average my BUSD. I'm not taking any profits from my BUSD. I have a different plan about that. So what I'm going to do is every single month, I'm going to split it up. Each week, I'm going to dollar cost average into a different asset. First week of the month, I'm going to use that BUSD to acquire more drip, and I'm going to put that drip right into the faucet. On week 2 of the month, I'm going to use that BUSD to put it right into the single asset staking pool, the BUSD staking pool. And I'm going to use that BUSD to continue to grow my position as well. Now that leads me into my next point. I definitely want to take advantage of non-native assets. I'm not one to try to advise anybody, even myself, to spread yourself too thinly. There are so many awesome farms that I would like to be in. That we have 6 pools and over a dozen farms to get into. Now, unless you have a crap load of money and crypto, you won't be able to cover all that ground and get your bang for your buck. So I'm going to focus it down to 5 different pools and farms that I'm going to focus on building my position in. What I've decided to do is, in addition to BUSD staking pool, I'm going to get into the USDT, BUSD, the Link, WBNB. I'm going to get into BNB, of course, and to Cake as well. So first and foremost, I would be crazy not to take advantage of the APY that we are going to see in the Tether BUSD farm. There's no place in DeFi where you can get such good rewards for stable coins. So to not be in one of these farms, you are basically just shooting yourself in the foot. You are not taking advantage of the opportunities here. I'm going to definitely take advantage of this. Last time in the version 1, I had some stable coins locked away, and I was earning some good returns on those as well. Now, if you have some crypto that's just laying around in your wallet and you're not really doing anything with it right now, maybe you're waiting for it to moon, you're waiting for the next bull run. In the meantime, why not park it in the farm and earn some passive rewards? It totally makes sense. You're not going to be compromising your stake at all. You're going to be earning rewards the whole entire time while you wait for your ship to reach the moon. So I'm going to be parking some of my Chainlink, and I'm also going to be utilizing some of my Cake. I'm going to use that because we are operating on the back end in PancakeSwap. That's how we're earning the rewards for the entire farm through the rehypothecation on the back end. So I would be definitely silly if I did not utilize my Cake to earn more rewards that way. And of course, it's BSC chain. Why would I not put some of my BNB off to the side to earn some passive rewards? You have an opportunity to trade your BNB for WBNB at a 1-to-1 ratio with no tax or fees. So that's a no-brainer as well. I'm going to put some of my BNB into this staking pool here. Now, these non-native assets are going to earn me dogs. The more dogs I have, the more potential I have for earning pigs. Now, WBNB, Tether, Chainlink, and Cake are all going to give me dogs directly. But the BUSD, I want to keep this separate. So the BUSD, I'm going to put that directly into the dogs BUSD farm. So I'm going to take my rewards in dogs, and I'm going to split that half and half, BUSD and dogs, and stake that in this farm so I can continue to earn pigs from that particular farm. All these are going to earn me dogs, which is going to continue to fuel my portfolio. Now, on the 3rd week, my strategy is to dollar cost average into the pigs token. I want to continue to acquire pigs. I want to acquire as many pigs as I can because that is the token for ownership of the farm. So I want to continue to increase my share of the farm. And on the 4th week, I'm going to use that BUSD to go straight into the drip liberation, which I'll talk about in just a minute. So I have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 covered of every single month. I'm going to dollar cost average into these different assets so I can continue to build my position over time. And slowly but surely I'll get there. Now, the next thing I'm going to focus on is these dogs rewards from the single asset staking pools and from these farms. I'm going to use those dogs, except for the BUSD staking pool, to go straight into the dog pound. Now, I love this dog pound. I think this is going to be one of my favorite places in the farm because I think the rewards are going to be ridiculous. So that single asset staking pool for dogs, the dog pound is going to help me to produce more and more dogs WBNB LP token. And specifically, I'm going to be putting the majority, 90% of those dogs, I'm going to be putting into the auto compounding staking pool. Now this automatically takes your BNB rewards and buys dogs WBNB LP token for you and stakes that in the farm so that you can generate more and more pigs. This is a no-brainer. It's kind of a just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it, and you can just sit back and collect your rewards in pigs automatically. The other 10% is going to go straight into the single asset staking pool. I want to keep a little bit under my control. So 90% is going into auto compounding, 10% is going to go into the standard staking pool for the dog pound, and those rewards in BNB are going to go right into the pool. So that's my strategy as it pertains to the dogs. Now going back to the drip liberation, I'm going to get into the drip liberation and take 25% of my LP tokens and put it into the drip garden to continue to grow my garden over time. And 75% of what I dollar cost average in the drip liberation, I'm going to use that to put straight into the drip BUSD farm to in turn earn me more pigs that I can put into the pig pen. And you know how that cycle goes already. The next thing I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to make sure that I continue to build my position in the drip BUSD farm. I think the drip BUSD farm is going to be a big producer for pigs. Now, the next thing I want to focus on is utilizing my profits from the garden to continue to invest in other assets. I'm going to take some and I'm going to put it into the piggy bank. And I'm going to use those rewards to acquire more pigs to put into the pig pen. You see how I'm really focused on the pigs. That's my particular strategy. Yours may be totally different than that, but this is how I'm going to go about doing it. Stake in the piggy bank and use those rewards to stake in the pig pen. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some more rewards and I'm going to put some back into the faucet. I would be crazy not to take advantage of the opportunity to reinvest in the faucet. Now this is like a revolving door. I'm taking something from the faucet, I'm putting it into the farm, I'm taking some profits from the farm, putting it back into the faucet, continuing to grow my position in drip as well. I'm not just going to lose focus off of drip because the animal farms come around. I'm going to stay focused on drip as well. So I want to continue to feed that faucet so I can max my account as quickly as possible. So my approach is to take the drip from the drip BUSD LP token. I'm going to split that, use the drip to go into the faucet, and the BUSD that's left over, that's going to go into the piggy bank. Now I'm going to do this systematically. Once a week, I'm going to feed my drip BUSD farm. Once a month, I'm going to feed the piggy bank from the drip BUSD garden. And then every other week, I'm going to feed the faucet, the piggy bank. And those rewards are going to go straight into acquiring pigs, which is going to go into my pig pen. I'm really focused on building up my pig pen. I wonder if you have a different approach. I'd love to hear about it. Now, of course, if I have the faucet and I'm building my position over time, I'm going to want to take some profit. And I'm going to actually get to the point where I have to take profits for sure because I'm going to max out eventually. Now, along the way, when I decide to take that profit, I'm not going to take it all and put it into cash. I'm going to use a portion of it to start a new wallet or wallets. And I'm going to take a large portion and I'm going to deposit it back into the farm. Now, my particular strategy is to take that BNB that I'm acquiring from selling drip. Since it's already in BNB, I'm going to put that directly into the single asset staking pool and I'm going to earn more dogs. Those dogs are going to go into the dog pound. I'm going to earn passively more LP tokens, which are going to produce me pigs, and those pigs are going straight into the pig pen. And then the cycle repeats all over again, and that's my approach to the animal farm. Now, there's one last thing I need to do. I believe in supporting the ecosystem, and I know you do too. So I'm going to use a small portion, maybe 1 or 2% a month from my BNB, and I'm going to purchase drops, which I'm going to put into the reservoir. This is going to help not only myself, but help the community at large. Stabilizing the drip price floor is really, really important to me so that we can solidify and strengthen our profit making potential over the long haul. So, with this approach, I think that I can maximize my profits. What do you think about it? Don't forget to like the video. Let me know in the comments what your approach is. Share with us. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, stay smart, stay in the black.